In case this thrusts me straight into it, I'll say right now, hi everybody, I'm Tom, and thanks for watching. You are watching me play Anthem. I'm into the early access of this, or the second early access of this, strictly speaking. It's the early access that you get with, Origin... whatever it is. What's it called? Origin Access? Essentially, it's the Origin thing that you get with, it's like $20 a month or something in Australia, probably 15 in America, I would assume, but I'm not actually sure. But it cost me $20 a month, and I figured for $20 I can try Anthem. So why not? Seemed like a fairly good option.
We live in a dangerous world. The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshape the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of Creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Close as we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Freelancer, we're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Suit up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Halleck, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing, from killing everything.
I don't know, Halleck. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? The Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong alone, stronger together.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Halleck, check in, please.
A little busy, Kay. Don't worry on me. Woo-hoo! Got one.
Team, our rookies handled with a wyvern. Freelancer, thank goodness you survived, but your Javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Ooh, choices. I'll go for a male.
Faye? Faye, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
Think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, called the Heart of Rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Wow. Codex shortcut tutorial. You can enter the codex from your menu. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, a codex. I'll go through all
Your
of this
suit is
later.
still critical. Grab a repair pack when you can. You've got a bit of a climb to catch up. Halleck?
Yep.
He's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Don't know. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
Lava is bad. I probably could have figured that out without jumping into it, but okay.
Good. Now you have partial boosters at least.
Double jump, I like it. And a sprint, I like that too.
Team, the Cypher from Strider 2 is down. Comatose.
His lasters are flying blind. Never mind that, Alec. We got it. Holy crap. Miller, get your head in the game. Hurry up, rookie. We can use the help.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone.
Team, update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down. Cyphers in comas.
Comas?
From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but I can hear it too.
What's that? Hey, Miller. I found your Titan.
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
Faye, you still there?
Yes? You've got down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving.
That was cool, whatever it was. Alright, I guess I've headed in the direction I'm supposed to go. Just kind of learning the mechanics as I'm going.
Hang tight.
Thanks, brother.
Your Cypher's in a coma.
Damn. Get back to the Strider.
Alright, so control gives you like a dash in a direction as well. It's kind of cool.
I got you, Freelancer.
You're not gonna make it to the cenotaph.
Gonna try.
Where am I supposed to be going?
I took care of all 3 Freelancers. What next?
Push on and join your team.
Along. Which way? I've got a Titan on the bridge above.
Leave it. We've got one up here, too.
They're all over the place.
I'll need to go around. Which way, Faye? Faye?
Jesus.
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Give me a shortcut.
We really need your help.
Gotcha. On my way. How close am I, Faye?
Faye, Adair, get a load to his left.
The Anthem. It wants to consume me. To show me...
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry, the whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back.
Hurry up! Where are you?
Trying! I swear!
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat. I can hear the anthem of creation.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here. Faye's calling a retreat. We got this.
Almost there. Team, you need to retreat.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry. This thing is going down. Come on.
Adair! No!
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this, Faye. We have to silence the cenotaph.
Please, I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't an option. Not now. We got this bastard. We have to get out of here. No. We push on. We're the only ones left. Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward. I'm no coward. No? You want to push forward until I get killed. Until we both get killed.
Those look bigger. Much bigger.
Where'd that come from? Go. Faye, we're coming back. No! It beat us, Halleck. We need to regroup. It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
Those were like 10 to 20 times bigger than the one he was fighting, and he barely beat the one he was fighting. I mean, I admire the balls, but Jesus.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could. Doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
I'm at the coordinates, Owen.
Impressive entrance, as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. Cypher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living. Inspecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pays the bills.
Not exactly the freelancer motto.
Yeah. So the freelancers are back on their feet. We can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around is even better.
Now I'm jealous. Sitting here in the fort. There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset. This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
Might come in handy.
Jungle's full of useful stuff.
Common item. Presumably, I'll get them at the end of the mission? Oh no, that just gave me the material. I don't know. Maybe chests give you unknown materials? I don't know. Free flight is really good. Being able to just fly is awesome. Apologies if it makes you feel sick. Because it started making me feel sick right there.
freelancers been through here lately?
You're the first in months. Maps for this area are sketchy.
In fact, give me a second. Alright, and we're back. I was just checking whether I could increase my field of view. It seems I can't. It seems like flying... we'll see. It could get like a little,
I'm going into the ravine.
motion sickness for some people.
Oh, there's the first sensor. I need you to access it.
I'll try my best to, like, not fly erratically.
Stick close so I can get a reading on the shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
Scorpions are riled up.
Well, aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Haha! Convince them!
Oh good, I can shoot them. I can hear another scorpion.
Hang in there, I'm still waiting for a reading. Owen! Almost got it! Alright, readings are coming through.
What?
It's mostly normal.
Mostly? This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something...
Yeah, no sign of shaper energy. Head to the next sensor.
Good, it allows me to shoot that shit.
Waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
Handy in a pinch.
I think the problem with the flying is it's just slightly too sensitive. That might be what it is.
You're coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you?
I think maybe the mouse sensitivity is just a bit too high on the flying component. I could be
Wait
wrong.
there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
These things look cool.
Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea. Owen, how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh. Well, on my watch.
Last sensor's nearby.
With wyverns circling.
I see them. Fire breathers. We still need to get a reading. Give me a second for a reading. Heads up, more wyvern are on you.
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be their nesting area. Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't?
You'll know it.
How's it fair that these things fly and breathe fire?
Sport of some nasty shaper relic. Whole world's a crazy zoo. The shapers had all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. But you do too. Use your whole arsenal.
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or barbecued.
Fair enough. Seems to all be tutorial still.
What? Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Can I swim? Totally can. Kinda cool.
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse.
Oh, I know what it is. It's not... Like, it doesn't say... Yeah, it's not that it's too sensitive per se. It like
Here we go.
Shaker ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time. That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray.
Well, that was interesting.
You're getting the hang of it? Your suit can only hold... It's working, though you'd have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes.
Got one.
As I was saying...
That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens.
Yep, cool. As I was saying, the way when you're flying, like when you're in this hover mode, it's fine. Like it follows your mouse cursor exactly. But when you're flying, you kind of move your mouse, like you move your mouse up or forward, I should say, and then he will slowly it's kind of like mouse acceleration almost. It's weird. I'm sure I'll get used to it, and I'll be able to fix it one way or the other.
Ah, that did it. We're in. Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity.
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out. What's all this?
Not me. Painful looking. This ruin's never been mapped. Careful! Too much of that, you'll overload. Damn! Javelin overloaded.
Oh, I die if I do that. Fair enough. It's kind of hard to judge where these are coming. Oh, you can see it at the top a lot easier. Fair enough.
Oi, watch it!
I've lost flight control!
I'm trying to reset, hang on! Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen!
Controls restored, you're back.
Yeah, I think sensitivity might fix this problem that I'm having. Hard
That's
to
the
say.
relic up there. Big one too. You'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
So you actually are limited in flight time because you overheat. Having said that,
Go. You know the drill, you'll need more.
I'm pretty sure I noticed before. Yep. If I fly through water, I'm fine.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls, they're going backwards.
That's weird. I'm pretty sure I saw an echo down here. There it is. You said I can only use 2 at once, right? Or 3 at once. I think is what he said.
It's working. Keep the echoes coming and we'll collapse the energy pockets.
Okay, so you overheat, but you can fly through water, and if you fly through water,
Just think,
it cools you off.
the anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation, something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
Blame that on the Shapers. It's still amazing.
Did I miss one? Maybe not. There's one there and one there. I'll get them. Ah, you can cool yourself off by diving as well. I guess because you get the air going past you, I suppose? Ugh. I think it is sensitivity. Give me a second. I'll be back momentarily. I think that would have fixed it. Maybe? I don't know. It's a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit better. I'm gonna try and fix it even more. Okay, this is better. Still not good, but better. Anyway.
There, last echo. You did it. That should silence it.
What do I feel it's gonna explode?
It didn't hold. I see. Yeah, it's starting. You've got company.
Ooh, dogs.
I'm thinking. All right, hang in there. I might have an idea. Give me a second.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more company's on the way. Go. Now carry it over and put it in place.
The fragment's in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure.
What's happening in there?
The something has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry!
How many teeth?
Size is the real problem.
What's that mean?
Large! Considerable! Just get up.
Objective complete.
Okay, last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once, and no idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
But how's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up.
We're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody told him. It's an R6.
It's not working.
Oh, push it back into it.
Got it.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant R6 that almost ate you whole.
Yeah. Classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to Fort Tarsus. 2A job, well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
Cool. Is that voice actor Matthew Mercer? It sounds a lot like Matthew Mercer. It isn't Matthew Mercer, by the way. It's Ray Chase, apparently. Cool. Bunch of XP, I like it. No idea what alliance points are, but I'll take them. Oh, cool. New javelin unlocked. That was easy. Alliance Tier 0. Character customization, cool. Took a while to get here.
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus. The last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Okay, first impressions of this place. They haven't added the ability to run, which it desperately needs. Because you go very, very slow. Who are you? Open vault. Everything you collect or salvage is stored here. Manage your inventory, move items into the junk tab, or convert them into salvage straight from your inventory. In the junk tab, you can mass salvage items, okay. I'll deal with all this later. But good to know it's here. So that's... Ooh. Created as a scout suit for explorative and diplomatic missions, the Interceptor is the most agile and acrobatic javelin a Lancer can find. Is the most acrobatic javelin a Lancer can find. Lightning fast, close range attacks combined with specialized weaponry will thrill Lancers who crave speed on the battlefield. Interceptor Ultimate, Assassin's Blade. At full power, the Interceptor can become immune to damage and channel power to the blades. Striking enemies while empowered will leave after images that continue to damage the target even after the Interceptor has moved on to the next threat. Interesting. Cool. So there are lore bits around here, which means I'm going to have to look around for lore bits, but first things first, I'm just going to continue the story as it is currently. I assume down these stairs. Well. That was interesting. Shaper relics. I guarantee he didn't stop playing Apex Legends, his game just crashed. Instruments left behind by the Shapers when they abandoned the world they'd created. Varying in shape, size, and purpose, relics are powered by the Anthem of Creation, and are commonly believed to be the very tools that constructed the world. If an activated relic becomes overwhelmed by the Anthem, it creates a cataclysm, often causing fragments to break off the relic. Lancers have discovered through trial and error that returning these fragments to their rightful place can, in some cases, silence a relic. So that's essentially what we did in that first mission. The relic shuddered before them, and the freelancers sprang into action. Paramodes went left, gathered the nearest echo into his pack, then dashed to the relic, quickly restoring it. Gillimer went right to protect the citizens of the market and lead them to safety. Lastly, Uri, suddenly free of his previous intoxication, raised his mace and chortled heartily at the chimera that swung from the relic's maw. From the Three Lancers 3 by Fallon Delathay. Intriguing. Oh. Daily missions? Earn the weak point strike feat by hitting enemies' weak points to defeat them. Okay. that's about to end. I guess I should take these, right? Successfully complete missions at 0 of 20. I have 6 days to do that. And monthly trials. Okay. Complete Path to Glory challenges before time runs out. I don't know what that is. I'm sure I'll find out. It looks like I just have these. I don't think I have to collect them, which is nice. It's a nice touch.
Big job, yes?
Decent. An Arcanist number.
Good, good. Got to show people why we're here.
A few more contracts on the board would help with that.
Also, I'm
No
having...
need to tell me. So little trust. And even our own, they forget. How many read the wall?
You know how it is.
Yes, yes. Look, you come back with something to brag about, all right?
Damn straight.
Alright, I'm sitting at 30 FPS in this town area, which is kind of weird, because out there I was at like 50 or 60. I feel like that would be the opposite, but apparently it's not. Complete activities that further to freelancer cause. The work you do will help the Enclave grow and expand, more amplifiers in use, more freelancers, and a return for the glory days. Loyalty rewards. Uncommon universal component blueprint, rare universal... epic, okay. So, do shit that helps the freelancers, I suppose. Hello.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it, you don't count it, it's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the Cypher Chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
No, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an Arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
This guy seems chipper.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cypher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a Javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the Capitol day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit, that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Call down your boosters, hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance, I promise.
Fine. It's not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. The job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
I'm calling it now. That kid's gonna die. Guarantee during the story that kid's gonna die. So, from what I gather, he was actually seeing through my eyes, which kind of makes sense, in one of these chairs. An interesting concept. Also, would probably be pretty terrifying, seeing through someone's eyes in VR like that, but having absolutely no control. That would be weird. Nevertheless, let's head back to my... what are they called? Javelin?
Did she make it back? Barely. Scars hit pretty bad.
Who are you?
Hi. You waiting to get in too?
Why are the doors closed?
Quarantine. What else is new?
On which side?
This side. A freelancer brought in tainted cargo or something.
All right, then. Now what?
Well, there's always conversation with the charming fellow freelancer.
Of course, I didn't mean...
I'm a little cranky. I think the Sentinels take any opportunity to mess with freelancers.
Isn't it their job to protect the fort?
Yeah. I just wish... I mean, I was born here. Fort Tarsus used to be great. People used to look down on the fort because it wasn't Anthem or Freemark. But I think it was better.
But you were a kid.
Exactly. My brother Kismet and I used to climb that scaffolding just to watch the Striders come and go. Then the market would fill up with happy people and cool things to buy. It even seemed sunnier. Might be my imagination. Though it was before the Harder Age. So, poor Fort Tarsus. It's kind of a crap heap now. Not sure why I keep coming back.
It's hard to give up on home, even if you should know better.
You're right. Does that make me foolish?
Is it okay if I don't answer that?
Huh. Well, everything I own is on the other side of these doors. Looks like I'm stuck here. But you should save yourself.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm Freelancer Johnny, by the way. See you around.
Cool. Interesting. I talked to like all these people? Apparently not. There's something's quarantined there. I'll admit there was a lot of those words that I didn't really know what was going on. But we're quarantined in here because someone brought something back they shouldn't have brought back. I got that much. Give me a second. I'm going to go into my settings. Store tutorial. Purchase crafting items and javelin and customization options here. Store inventory changes frequently. Check back often. The rewards tab lists anything you earn through competitions and outside programs. Forge, there's Zoe. Welcome to Fort Tarsus is the next mission, right? Yep, mission, Forge, conversation. Challenges. Oh, I know what that is, that's fine. And the fault. Okay, so I've seen all of that. This way looks like the marketplace she was talking about, I suppose. In any case, I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. Okay, that look sensitivity is much better now. I turned it up to like 50%. It was on 30, which seems stupidly low.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once-over after a run. What have you done this time?
Nothing you can't fix.
Flattery, huh? You must have done a number out there.
Nothing too crazy.
Are we using your skill for crazy or mine? Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Some people stay on this side of the wall. Others, well, since you love running into that kind of stuff, you better be careful.
That's what a good javelin's for. And why get an expert for the once-over?
All right, sweet talker. I'll run you some maintenance checks. I'll show it extra love to balance that cavalier attitude of yours.
You're the best.
I'm aware.
Was her name Zoe or is it Zoe? Because Zoe is usually like a shortening for Zoe, but the actual subtitles just said like Z-O-E.
Owen, you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
I'll take money.
Owen, looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got to... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Fine, Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
I got that from the uniform. And the fact that you have an armed dude behind you in a mech suit. Interesting. Forge allows you to equip new gear and weapons, personalize how your javelin looks, and create new loadouts. Sweet. Okay. Forge down here. Access it from this side. Good to know. Loading screen into the forge. Intriguing. It was a very short loading screen. Fair enough. Javelin unlock. Tassin has given you resources to replace your old javelin. Choose carefully. You'll be using this suit until new javelin classes become available level 8, even if you restart the game. Okay. Ooh. So I think Ranger was the one we had. Commonly used by frontline fighters, this reliable javelin has well-rounded offense and defensive capabilities due to an even balance of armor and speed. The Ranger's propulsion pack can launch quick airstrikes on unsuspecting foes, as well as navigate challenging terrain during exploration. Yeah, that was the one we had, I think. There's Colossus, this big motherfucker. The heavily armored javelin is a cornerstone of human society and is used in various occupations, including industrial work, deep-sea diving, and heavy transport. Though slower than the other models, this javelin can withstand a punishing amount of damage in battle. You can count on this Colossus to hold the line or disperse threats with its tremendous strength in close combat. Fair enough. Interceptor, we read about these. These are the fast ones. Created as a scout suit for explorative and diplomatic missions, the Interceptor is the most agile and acrobatic. I think we already read this. Yeah. Javelin to Lancer confined. Lightning fast, close range attacks combined with specialized weaponry will thrill Lancers who crave speed on the battlefield. We already read that from the Codex entry. And finally, the Storm. The Storm is the latest in Javelin design. Using Ember Cord seals to harness the power of the elements, its ability to float above combat compensates for its light armor. Operated by a skilled Lancer, the Javelin's lightning, ice, and other elemental attacks make it an invaluable tool against the Dominion. Interesting, so it's like a caster, kind of middle of the road guy, a tank, and then like a rogue, essentially. I mean, I feel like I'll be able to get all of these by the time I'm max rank without any trouble whatsoever. I feel like the Ranger is probably the best choice, but the Colossus and the Interceptor and the Storm all interest me more than the Ranger does. Like, the Ranger seems good, but I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'll go Interceptor, why the hell not? Cool. Interesting. I assume this isn't loaded properly. Loadout tutorial. Use the loadout tab to change weapons, parts, and gear. Create custom loadouts in the Javelin menu by R. Press space on unlocked tabs to switch your equipment. Press right click to move the camera and left click to circle around the suit. Zoom in and out with middle mouse wheel. Switch to the appearance tab, E to customize your look. Okay. I don't have a head, so that's a thing. Cool. There are many ways to change the appearance of your Javelin. Explore new materials, colors, and animations to start. Add finishing touches like levels of wear, vinyls, and metal plating. Levels of wear, that's really cool. Use coins or shards to purchase new appearance items, okay. I mean, this clearly hasn't loaded correctly. Now it seems to have. Let's see. Pretty much the same. There's a... N7, that's kind of cool. Oh. So we have fabrics, different types of fabrics, and we have nylon. Rather leather. Then rubber. Metal. Cool. Okay, and I'm back. So this is what I've done so far. I'm sure I'll be able to customize this to a bigger degree later when I unlock some colors and stuff. But thus far, I seem cool with it. So let's now go to the actual loadout and see what we got.
See what we've got to work with.
There we go. Assault systems. This inventory is Javelin specific. Press space on items you want to equip. Compare currently equipped items on right with selected items on the left. Salvage items for crafting materials by holding F. Open Cortex J for more information. Okay. Okay, I have nothing. Weapons. Weapons I have. Heavy pistol. Assault rifle. Machine pistol. Light machine gun. Shotgun. Common marksman rifle. And common shotgun. Now, ordinarily I'd be good with shotguns, but I think I'm going to go with a heavy pistol. 75 damage versus what? Yeah, I'm good with a... I'm good with a hand cannon for now. Requires level 3 to get a different weapon. Okay. Cool. I think I'm good. Hey everybody, it's Tom from the future here. This ended up being too long of a recording. I went for about 2 hours rather than 1 hour, so I've actually split this first part into 2 videos. They'll go up sequential days, or pretty much one directly after the other as soon as I can upload them. So I'll say now, thanks for watching, I shall see you next time, and next time we'll take off with the second half of my first recording. Cool. See you next time. Bye.